Look at the ancient Malay Peninsula, a dense, mist-covered crossroads covered in deep tropical jungle, where human civilization carved out its existence right alongside towering, untamed nature. For the indigenous people living beneath that canopy, the line separating their physical environment from a hidden supernatural realm did not exist. A river served as the literal physical residence of a spirit. Over centuries, indigenous traditions collided with Indian and Arab myths. How did these overlapping beliefs forge a worldview where interacting with magic was an ordinary daily requirement? To understand the true cultural identity of the Malay people, we have to map this blended magical universe. In the late 19th century, rapid modernization began erasing these ancient ways of seeing the universe. A scholar named Walter William Skeat recognized the urgency of the moment. Skeat set out to document everything he could. He gathered personal observations, translated native manuscripts, and recorded local folklore before the knowledge disappeared. The result was an exhaustive text called Malay Magic. He built an ambitious, detailed map of the entire supernatural geography of the peninsula. Skeat created a vital time capsule. He captured the intricate architecture of Malay belief right before the modern era paved over it. The bedrock of this belief system is animist. Animism is the worldview that natural objects, places, and creatures all possess a distinct spiritual essence. Here, early communities worshipped the specific earth and water spirits native to the dense jungle. Then came the first layer of syncretism, which is the blending of entirely different cultural or religious beliefs into a new system. Grand Hindu and Buddhist cosmological structures from India arrived and overlaid themselves right on top of the local earth spirit traditions. Later, Arab Islamic traditions flowed into the region, providing a final layer. These three distinct cultures locked together into a unified, three-tiered worldview. This historical photograph shows houseboats moored along a winding river, illustrating just how close human life was to the untamed environment. In the Malay cosmology, this exact physical landscape, the rivers, the jungles, the skies, was teeming with supernatural entities born from all three of those overlapping cultures. The environment was never empty space. It was a densely populated tapestry of cross-cultural spirits that people had to navigate every single day. Look at this image of fragile stilt houses built directly over the water. It perfectly captures humanity's position as a highly vulnerable microelement surrounded by a massive, overwhelming natural world. Within this context, magic was completely devoid of stage illusions or fantasy. It was a practical, essential toolset for daily survival and problem-solving. If you wanted to plant a crop of rice, or even walk safely into a new patch of jungle, you couldn't proceed blindly. You had to perform specific magical negotiations to ask permission from the resident spirits. This required a practitioner. These individuals acted as crucial mediators, specifically trained to bridge the gap between the vulnerable human community and the hidden forces of the local geography. Magic functioned as a technology of harmony. It provided a reliable mechanism for people to safely share their physical space with invisible, powerful neighbors. This archival view of a bustling harbor city shows the real-world intersection of commerce, architecture, and daily life for the Malay people at the turn of the century. Beneath the surface of this thriving society, the everyday spells and rituals documented by Skeat served as the physical manifestation of their oldest creation myths. The Malays demonstrated a remarkable capacity to weave disparate Indian, Arab, and indigenous threads into a single, cohesive identity. This successful cultural synthesis gave communities immense resilience. It provided a unified worldview that maintained meaning despite centuries of external pressure and trade. Skeat's Malay magic remains highly relevant today. It operates as an enduring window into the precise mechanics of human belief. We consistently build complex systems to understand our place within the overwhelming scale of nature. The folklore of the Malay Peninsula is a perfect case study of this universal human behavior. The stories a culture tells about the creation of the world dictate exactly how its people live, build, and survive within it. By exploring these ancient boundaries between nature and the supernatural, we reveal the timeless architecture of the human mind.